Kelra is a young professional player, but with quite a background story. He experienced the rise and fall of his family business, almost getting cancelled in esports for being sexist.
White and Venus blowjob each other.
As a kid with the age of 18, and many more. This is quite a life. But let's start with the video from the beginning first, his childhood. Born into a well-off family, Kelra was the youngest among his siblings. His parents, and especially his mother, spoiled him with the latest toys and gadgets. At just 5 years old, he received a daily allowance of 300 PH peso, which is roughly 5 USD. But in 2011, it was around $6.80. He also would refuse to attend to school without the allowance. Somehow, despite his laziness, he was a mathematic pro. At the age of 9, Kelra also learned about video games in a local computer shop. And just a couple of months later, Kelra was actively participating in local gaming tournaments, competing against older players, including college students. Because he spent too much time in there, he also learned the toxic side of gaming, which led to him also start behaving like it. Hearing swear words, slamming the desk and flying chairs. But at the end they all laugh it off and say GG to each other. It didn't take long until he also found out about Mlbb and started dominating in rank. Sometime later on, Kelra got scouted by Maki, a member from the esports team Execration. Maki first encountered Kelra during a local tournament, where Kelra's exceptional skills caught his attention. Recognizing Kelra's potential, Maki invited him to join Execration, leading to a significant turning point in Kelra's esports career. But also for the team, because before Kelra joined, Execration was a little bit in a low point, losing core members like Benny QT and Hate. When he was a teenager, he had an esports career and had a lot of money to spend on clothes, phones, and so on. But the higher you rise, the harder you fall, and it was a bad fall. His mother's business fell hard after she loaned money to employees, but they failed to pay her back. At the age of 15, Kelra became the family's primary breadwinner, supporting both his parents and siblings. He had to stop buying expensive clothes and other stuff. School for him was just a secondary role now. But things got eventually better in his family. In the meanwhile, his esports career started, and in his early years, Kelra was famous for trash talking, aka being toxic, taunting players like OHAP, J,
There you go.
and many more. Taunting your opponent isn't that bad and can emotionally bait the enemy to make mistakes. You can argue that he did it a little bit too often and sometimes way too aggressively.
Alam ko, si Etomax yung lumapit sa akin eh. Si Etomax yung lumapit sa akin. Ang sabi ni Etomax, Coach, pag nag-start yung game, pasensya na kayo kay Kelra, medyo nananrush to kasi na ayun nga, nagmumura kaya pasensya ka na. Pasensya ka na kay Kelra kasi ayun nga, medyo mananrush to yan pag panalo. Sabi ko sa kanya, walang problema yun. Walang problema sa amin yun, sabi kong ganun. And ayun na, nag-start na yung laro. Ito yung after nung finals. So natalo na kami. Tapos na yung game, game 5 ba? Hanggang game 5 lang ba kami? Basta yun na yun. Kung ilan man yung inabot. Basta yung last game, ito na yung magala. So, alam ko naman na sinabihan ako ni Etomax na pasensya ka na dito na mananakas pa yan pagkagat-agat. Sabi ko, okay. Sige, okay go. Ito na magala. After nung game, tama nga siya. Tama si Etomax. Nagsisigaw nga si Kelra. At ito pa yung magala. Fuck you all over the place. Dalawang kamay pa. Kaya ko pakita. Hinto-turo to ha. Okay, consider nyo na lang kung yun na yun. Fuck you all over the place. Kung inaakala nyo naggagawa lang ako ng kwento, meron kaming videographer. No, nagsisigaw siya. And paki all over the place. Dalawang daliri pa.
It was okay when he was a part of Execration, but when the team disbanded and he joined Omega Esports, the real attitude problem came. But let's keep on with his time in Execration. His first tournament with Execration was the ONE Esport MPL Invitational 2020. They lost in the first round, but it was also around 2 weeks ago when Kelra and Maki joined. there was too little time to build synergy, and they knew it and gave themselves time to work on it. The next tournament they participated was MPL PH Season 7, 30th June 2021, and it was over half a year after the invitational loss. In the group stage, it went mixed, winning 6 matches out of 13, which placed them in the lower bracket, but winning against ONIC Philippines.
It's going to be ONIC! They will be eliminated from the MPL playoffs!
Oh, wow. Look at that. Execration. Look at the faces.
3-2, also winning against Omega Esport, 3-2 again, and Brand Esport. And one match of them lasted over 50 minutes, and they won, stomping Aura PH and losing to Blacklist International in the finals. It looked promising in the first couple of games, but then Blacklist destroyed Execration.
Pero lumubog,
Pero
ha?
nandito of course yung Angela protection. Nandito rin yung protection ni Chakno. Saman Force. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang laban dito. Megan. Grabe, the ghosting technique is real. Blacklist International will survive and they will force Game 6. Execration. Go, pasok daw. Merong magandang hook na naman si Renjo. Tatamaan. Knockups para sa lahat. Pero nagpailaw na si Oh My Venus. Sabay si Chakno ay hindi na rin mabubuhay. Uhok City. Uhok yan boy. Sa J. One hit delete. Blacklist International. We are going to game number 7. Puting ilaw. Sabi dito ni Venus. Pero makakamatay si The King. Yun yung Angeline. Pero inahabol siya. Where are you going? Clap, clap, clap. One hit delete. Blacklist International. We are going to game number 7. Hindi sila makahanap ng butas. Hingal na sila. Wise Pinake pa nga yung kanyang chase fade. Chase fake. Chase fake. 33 seconds down para kayo dito sa side ng Execration. Let's see kung tatapusin na to. Here we go. Moonlight Immersion. Ginamit na rin yung Tempest of Blades. Pero yung base, inaatake pa rin. Buhay pa rin yung Lord dito. Ito Max, mapapagamit ang kanyang ultimate habang nagbabak na ang side ng Blacklist International. KLBJ nasa gitna. Pero pinagsasapak-sapak. Naku po, sabog ang dalawang buka. At eto na nga. Tignan natin kung tatapusin na. Blacklist International. They will break the code! Hindi pa pala! Buhay pa! Si Kelra! Savage! Kelra! Wipeout!
Subukan talaga to ng Blacklist, pero
Okay, si Chakno main target ngayon. Napakakunat ng baka na to. Pero tuloy-tuloy lang. Wala na si Kelra! Kelra is down! Kelra is down! Oh, wala nang magagawa pa ang Exe. Here we go! Ang panibagong kampyon ng MPL! Breaking codes! Blacklist International!
that winning moment is brought to you by Oppo A94, pangatlong beses ng VY stand.
They still qualified for MSC 2021. They destroyed EVOS SG and Nightmare Esport in the group stage and placed themselves in the upper bracket of the playoffs. Kelra lost to EVOS Legends, the M1 winner, but won against them in the lower bracket.
Execute to the backside, 2 Max is gonna be slain, but no! Oh my god! Anti-Mage gets a killing spree. He's now in a 1v1 against Kelra, but he's gonna get taken down. There is no more Anti-Mage. There is no more.
God, guys,
EVOS
this is it.
Legends.
This is it.
Indonesia will be eliminated from MSC Philippines. Are you ready for the Grand Finals?
And here we are again. Grand Final against Blacklist, but this time they came prepared.
Pero na-burst down sila ni Kelra at mawawala ng dash. Meanwhile, Edward is in the middle of everything. Pero lamang si Kelra. Ito na ba yun?
Ito na ba yun?
Execration. Onti na lang yung base. Here comes the Ruby DD-Play. Nako, mabubuhay pa ang base ng side ng Blacklist. Pero Meteor Shower coming in! Damage shot mula kay KLBJ. Buhay ang stun! Oh, Heb! Oh, Heb! Oh, Heb! Oh, Heb! Mapapa-oh no na lang. Tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang gera.
Yung base!
Kelra! Maligayang pagka-MSC Champions na 2021!
After the grand victory against Blacklist and winning MSC, he was ready for the next MPL. But there was a problem. In mid-2021, Execration disbanded due to the changes in the MPL PH. The MPL PH Season 8 turned a franchise-based model, requiring teams to purchase a slot to participate. The cost of a one-time franchise fee and a slot for MPL was not published, but people estimated the price to be around 40 million PH peso. In USD, it's around 690,000 USD. And like you can guess, people weren't happy about it. Execration chose not to require a franchise slot, leading to the release of their Mlbb roster. But most of the team, including Kelra, joined Omega Esport to join MPL PH Season 8 and went on to be third, losing against ONIC PH once and Blackness twice. That also means no M3 slot. That's also not it with the bad news, because after all these years, Kelra did stop being a spoiled kid, but his toxic behavior stayed. His biggest low was when he started to be disrespectful to other female players. The most known are Venus from Blacklist International at the time and Ramella from I Do Not Sleep. It was actually Venus and Wise he attacked.
White and Venus, blowjob each other. Blowjob.
Get that cheek! Let's go, Kelra! We are broke up together!
And Kelra's outbursts against Ramella were made during a live stream hosted by RRQ Hoshi's Albert. Kelra apologized afterwards. These incidents led to a 2-week suspension and a fine imposed by his team, Omega Esport. However, discussions within the community highlighted that his initial apology primarily addressed the comments towards Venus and Wise, and his apology felt very weak. And he really regretted saying those things in the podcast. Venus also said that she admired Kelra's growth.
ONIC PH na parang sobrang pinagsisiyan ni Kelra before yung sinabi niya sa akin. Kaya nga ako, hopefully mamit ko si Kelra.
While in his 2-week suspension, Kelra fought on quitting Mlbb completely because of the controversies and stress for this and past years. But thankfully he pushed through all of this and continued playing. Kelra also said that around that time, an Indonesian team, RRQ Hoshi, tried to get him with a good amount of money. He also apologized to Ramella again in person.
It's fine.
His run in Omega Esport also wasn't as successful as maybe he thought it would be. It wasn't bad, but not really good either. In 2023, Omega started to change very much, but it didn't really make a difference. Kelra stayed till 14th February 2024. In MPL, they placed always between 5th and 6th place, and in other tournaments even lower. Kelra wanted to be something bigger and achieve more. He said he wanted to be the Michael Jordan of Mlbb, and Omega Esport can't give it to him. So his next big step was to join a new team, which was also a team that wanted more and had some rough years too.
Time is in.
ONIC PH, but it was the time they partnered up with Fnatic. The greatness came alongside. Besides Kelra, also King Kong and Why Not joined the team. May 20th, it got announced that ONIC PH and Fnatic will partner up for 1 year, and that year 2024 was a time to shine for Kelra. Also to mention, he publicly shared during an interview with All Star magazine in February 2024 that he is married and is a father now. Kelra also mentioned that 30% of his income goes to his son, 20% to his parents, and the rest is saved in the bank to ensure a stable life for his family. With his own family and the past trouble of his family made him mature really quickly. Reminder, he is 18 now. That's some good motivation to keep going with his career in esport. It was a little bit shaky at the beginning. FNOP for Fnatic ONIC PH placed 5th in the MPL PH Season 13, Kelra losing to Blacklist again. But they catched up pretty fast, winning MPL Season 14. His first MPL win and his first chance at the M World Championship. Before the M6, they also qualified for the Snapdragon Pro Series Season 6 APAC. In the Philippines, Kelra was also established as a very strong gold laner, and got the nickname Gold Standard over the years because of its consistent high-quality gameplay. And now the whole world could now see how good he is. November 21st, 2024. With new teams, there comes also a new M-World, the Swiss system, where the group stage is no more and stronger teams getting rewarded with qualifying for the knockout stages earlier and weaker teams fighting against each other. And ONIC did not have trouble at all with the new system, easily defeating BTK, TFU Gaming and Team Liquid ID. Against Falcon Esport was a little bit different, first match going smoothly.
On the face of 4 members of the Falcons! He's going again! FaZe wants to go for more! Gets the double, Kurt gets the kick, feeds Kelra with the triple! Is this gonna be a maniac? Kelra wins it for Fnatic!
But second one was a little bit more rough. The third game Falcon Esport reversed now and won first smoothly and then a little bit more closer. Have you seen the length of the matches? First 11 minutes 40 seconds, then 17 minutes 47 seconds, and when Falcon won, similar 11 minutes 44 seconds and 17 minutes 52. The last match was intense. Kelra with a surprise Irrital pick. A nice surprise pick like the Layla pick against BTK. The match went on pretty even. It changed after the second turtle. ONIC was ahead, but still nothing was over for Falcon. Until
Forced to use the glorious pathway. Kidx Immortality will be pumped all the while Kirk onto the backline, and they will bring down Kidx. Connected to every single member. King Kong with the cleanup crew. Immortality will be pumped.
Super Fritz!
Oh, Kelra in with heavy crossbow, forcing Benny to walk away. He's gonna bring down King Kong, but Fnatic doesn't care. They secure top 4.
the next team on the chopping board is Team Liquid ID. Originally Aura Esport members, but Team Liquid bought them. But it's still not enough to beat the new Fnatic ONIC 3-1 sweep. What was more surprising is that in the grand final we got ONIC vs Liquid again, because this time Team Liquid swept SRG. While the matches against SRG went well, against ONIC they didn't stand a chance, and ONIC winning the first M-World. Kelra got the finals MVP, that's the third time now, MPL, MSC and now M-World. Kelra's Bruno was also unstoppable, winning 6 out of 6 matches in M6. After the M6, Kelra and Super Marco from Team Falcon PH received a motorcycle and a car as a gift from the local songwriter FlowG. FlowG was involved in the official music video for the M6, and as a token of appreciation, he gifted the motorcycle to Kelra. Kelra shared this new edition on his Facebook page, expressing his gratitude for the generous gesture. I hope he doesn't hurt himself. The next tournament was a show match in China. This tournament will use the Chinese version, which only have 66 heroes, including the exclusive China hero Wu Zixuan. Started at the 24th till 26th January 2025. Kelra made a quick work to the new Chinese team, and of course winning all the games. The new hero also got picked 8 times and won 6 of them, so a 75 win rate. And the latest tournament was a Snapdragon Pro Series Season 6 APAC Challenge Finals, where they qualified the year before. Also, both ONIC teams are participating. Both made it to the playoffs.
Down bottom, and the AOG starting it up.
Diving on the 2 keyboards still with the revitalize, but they're all just getting gunned down by Kelra again! It's a double for Kelra! The SOD in the back, another triple for Kelra!
Or the engage coming through. Tier 2 taken down.
Flicker, feathered air strike, and Kelra snipes him down! The Death Sonata
plays in the background. Kelra going in again, getting the passive of Sans. Pride of Ice, another one for Kelra! That's 3 for the god in the gold lane!
At the base.
Mlbb, he's trying to survive. Kyrie jumps in, King Kong takes it. With the assassin form, not even the immortal form, gets sniped. Brusco goes and finds the way of the dragon.
The taunt from Keyboy denying them the final push. The base still standing, Sans falls.
Another triple for Kelra, make it 3 triples.
Goes revealing 3.
Kelra diving in alone again. Kelra continues, has the concentrated energy, will get another. It's a double for Kelra. It's a triple kill for Kelra, and he's going wild. Another one as he goes in for the dash. A maniac for Kelra.
I can smell a savage. I can smell a savage. Boom. The base next up on the docket as Keyboy bites it.
No mini waves, still no the shots! Kelra gets another, it's a triple kill! He wants to make up for the savage that he lost earlier. Jumps back in, the surge from Kai.
Gets in, gets out. Still alive, 2 members of ONIC Esports. The base!
The Sky Kings dared to challenge the thunderous rain. That is the
4-0, and the longest match was 13 minutes and 57 seconds long, and the shortest 10 minutes and 40 seconds. What a stomp. When we look at the roadmap, the next tournament will be MPL Season 15, and I'm pretty sure that Kelra qualify for MSC 2025. Wolf also had once a podcast with TNC Pro Team assistant coach E2 Max and 2 of Kelra's former teammates Hito and Maki to explain Kelra's consistent gameplay. And they think it's a system he implemented on himself that helps him to improve his weaknesses. And he can do it all by himself if there's no one to help him. There was also a nice level up in his attitude. He still trash talks from time to time, but not aggressively now. And there's controversial. And that's it. If you enjoyed it, then like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.